You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. It's Sunday on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Tennessee's June's Path. So yeah, before we jump into it, just want to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming not safe for work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. I've gone on that trip recently. It's not fun. Oh yeah. How's your head doing, Kobayashi-kun? Oh man, I totally forgot to ask that too. It's okay. It still stings when I touch it, so changing clothes is a bit troublesome, but otherwise it's fine. Does that mean you now have the okay to get back to practice? Sorta. Although I decided to take a break for today. I don't need the stress while dealing with this. That's probably a good idea. I get why June wouldn't be all too happy, but why are you looking like you just swallowed a piece of lime? Huh? I am? I guess Shuichi-san is just feeling empathetic for me. Doesn't sound like the Shuichi I know. Does that mean there's another Shuichi running around that I don't know about? Because I'm the most empathetic one in this group. Saya smirked, showing Shuichi her tongue in a playful gesture. Other than that, I'm pretty much good to go. The doctor said there wasn't going to be any lasting damage, not even a scar. I was really lucky with that one. He gave me a huge scare, though. Sorry, it wasn't my intention. Thank you for calling the ambulance for me. Of course, although if it had been Shuichi that found you, he could have just carried you to the hospital on foot. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I'd be able to carry anyone that far. I guess a horseback ride would be pretty nice. What the hell kind of idea did you just have in your mind? I'm just joking. Really? Because I can't tell. Seeing everyone just playing around and having fun like this brings a smile to my face. But more importantly, seeing June sitting with us after what's happened brings me an overwhelming amount of joy. Just remembering the whole thing is already haunting. I never wish to go through something like that again. June and I walk home together after separating from the others. Despite how boisterous he was during most of the day, the train ride back to our station saw him staying mostly silent. Not that I blame him, he's not fond of tight spaces filled with people. Now that we're walking back home on more or less deserted streets, he begins to perk up once again. June walks, almost skipping a few steps ahead of me, happily humming a melody. He's so full of energy. I held it down. He's so full of energy and life that even after a full day, I can't help but think back to when we first met and how I used to be annoyed by this. And now, seeing him like this is so precious to me. I don't know if it's because of his sudden hospitalization a few days ago, but I've been feeling a lot more emotional lately. Thinking these kinds of thoughts isn't like me at all. Yuichi-san, are you okay? Huh? What? Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Wait, why are you even asking me that? You were making this really complicated face. It looked like you were in a pain a bit. I did? Yeah, I was worried that something was going on, but if you're okay, then I guess that's fine. Yuichi-san? Taken completely by impulse, I wrap my arms around him. Eh? June makes a small, confused sound when I do so, but he hugs back almost promptly. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Sorry to do this all of a sudden. I'm kinda surprised you barely even reacted to it, though. Usually, you'd be super confused. I'm pretty okay if you're the one doing it. I'll take that as a compliment. Why this out of the blue, though? Even though he asked me that, his grip around me doesn't loosen at all. I'm thankful there are people walking around at this time of night. If there aren't people walking around this time of night, as this would be a pretty embarrassing thing to be caught doing in public. I was just thinking of some pretty bittersweet things. I guess I needed some reassurance. Sorry. It's alright. Yuichi-san, you've helped me a lot since I first met you, but I don't want things to be just one-sided. I want to be able to help support you when you need it, too. Thank you, it's really nice of you. Well, I am the older one here, so it's only natural that I should support my juniors. Now you're just messing with me. Yes, I'm messing with you. Punish me if you see it fit. Don't be ridiculous. Thank you for spending the day with me. I had a lot of fun. I did too, so it's fine. I should be thanking you, too. In that case, you're welcome. You cheeky little thing. Thank you, now. So a good time. God, this is good. This is like dragon passion fruit or something like that. Alright. I'm not little. You're the one that's tall. Yeah, whatever you say. Now you're just brushing me off. That I am. By the way, you might not have noticed it because you were spacing out while we walked, but my house is right around that corner. June gestures in that general direction with his head, and only then do I notice the shape of his house right nearby. Oh, that it is. So I guess this is goodbye for now. Is bye-bye for now. Yep, see you tomorrow, June. Yes! I watch June disappear right around the curve, still humming the same melody as before. For some reason, watching him leave makes my heart ache for a bit. I stand around that corner for a couple minutes before my body begins moving again, and I head back home. Ling-ling. Ling-ling. Once again, I find myself sitting around on the rooftop, just letting time slowly pass by as I look for something else to entertain myself. I enjoy the peace and quiet I have here. It allows me to get a moment for myself where I don't have to deal with the constant noise of school. I love my family, and I don't really have time to be by myself at home, so I do still enjoy just coming here after class when I have nothing better to do and just relaxing. Right now, I'm leisurely browsing the internet on my phone, catching up with the news and chatting away with a few online friends. There's something very calming about it. Also, the breeze that's usually always blowing up here feels very nice against my fur. I open my conversation with Shuichi. The message I sent him this morning remains unread. I do the same for my other conversations with the others. I know they said they were starting to get busy with their preparations for the festival, but we've barely talked at all since Monday. They could at least answer my messages every now and again if they can't afford to come see me. Sighing, I push my phone back into my pocket and lean my back against the fence, trying to think of what to do now. I don't really feel like heading back home yet, but I also don't have anyone to spend time with. Even my class has started getting roped up in all the organizing stuff, and as a result, barely anyone there is free right now. Sometimes I wish I had friends outside this school. The sound of the door opening draws my attention. I turn to look at it. I see June's small figure walking through it, looking around as if he were searching for something. June? What are you doing here? Once he sees me, June smiles widely, closing the door behind him and scurrying in my direction. Yuichi-san, I'm glad I found you. I was worried you had gone home already. You're one to talk. I've barely seen you all week because you kept going home right after class ended. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Is everything alright with that? Is something going on? Not really. I've just been feeling more comfortable practicing at home lately. And plus, my parents have been extra worried about me lately, so I thought I'd indulge them for a bit. Aren't you a model son? I sure hope I am. So, looking forward to the festival next week? I am. I just have one hurdle that I need to get through before that. You do? What do you mean? Didn't I tell you? I have a competition over the weekend. What? No, you did not tell me. Oh, actually, I don't think I told anyone now that I think about it. What gives? How come you're hiding things from us now? I wasn't hiding anything. The competition is out of town and everyone is already busy enough as it is without having to travel. But we would want to see you go. But we would want to go see you anyway. So now switching leg positions. Oh, that's right. Yeah, That's exactly why I didn't tell anyone. Now I remember. What? Why wouldn't you want us to go? Like I said, you guys are super busy organizing for the festival already. The last time we went out together, the others complained about it for hours. So I don't want to risk you guys insisting on coming. It's far and it's a hassle to go there, so I didn't want it to be a bother. Could you try being a little less considerate of our circumstances? God, so annoying. Huh. Never thought I'd get yelled at for being too considerate. What's the competition and where? We're all going. Nope, sorry, not telling. What? You've got to be kidding me! The competition after this one is supposed to be in town, so I'd be happy to have you guys to go to that one to support me, but not this one. If you aren't going to let me know the details, then why did you even tell me about the competition in the first place? I forgot that I had decided not to tell you all in the first place. I have no words. Sorry, I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh, I believe you. You're just scatterbrained enough to forget about something like that. Hey! It's true, though. Take it, y'all. I had a bit of a bender last night. Still recovering from it. Yeah. What happens when you party a little too hard in your early 30s. It doesn't matter if you're young. That shit can follow you into the next day. And this followed me into today. I'm probably going to relax with a nice movie after recording this. Still, not amused. Too bad. That's what you get for not letting me come with you. You're impossible. I'm the one who's impossible? Don't be ridiculous. What do you mean? I have no words. By the way, I know I haven't been around much this past week, so I don't really know about the others. Are they doing okay? I wouldn't know. It's exactly how you said it. They've been so busy we barely talked this past week. And yet you were still giving me crap about not wanting to bother you guys. That's because of your absurd notion that they could ever be a bother to us. Not because we're not busy. What? June chokes, his face immediately flashing red. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You just said something really nice and you didn't even notice it. I did? What was it? Never mind, you're clueless. What did I do? I said never mind. Fine, fine, don't get your panties in a bunch. Sheesh. Get my what in a what? Never mind. June tilts his head to the side, looking puzzled. So, you're not going to be here during the weekend? More specifically, I won't be here on Sunday. My parents are going to drive me to the competition in the morning. I should be back by night. Don't leave us in suspense. Call or text us with the results as soon as you get them. We'll be anxious to know. You're the only one who even knows about the competition in the first place. I still have no intention of telling the others. Well then, it'll be our secret. Call or text me when you get the results. I won't want to wait until the next day. Aww. Yeah! June smiles happily, something that I've gotten used to seeing him do every day. Seeing the smile helps me keep my worries in check. God, I hope this smile of his never goes away. By the way, Yuichi-kun, I have a question. What's that? Well, you said that you're all very busy this past week, but how come you're sitting around on the rooftop instead of working on things for the festival? Nope, I don't think I want to answer that one. Next question. Huh? I'm skipping work. What, so you're just being lazy? Something to that effect, yeah. How can you be so flippant about it? You need to do your part, too. But it's so boring. No whining about it. Come on, I'm taking you to the classroom. How come I have to work on it, but you get to go home every afternoon right after class? I'm going to be working as a waiter during the festival, so my part in the organization is smaller. Fine, I'll go with you. You don't need to be so pushy or look at me like that. As soon as we walk into the class, I see a pile of cardboard, fabrics, and assorted decoration items like paper lanterns and the likes lying on the floor. About a dozen people or so are laboring over them, not even bothering to acknowledge our presence when we walk in. And yet... wow, this place doesn't look any different. Yeah, well, maybe if more people were helping, we'd be going at it faster. Kyoko walks up to us, crossing her arms and looking at me with an unfriendly face. Hey, Nikanishi-san, I brought some help. That's good. It's about time you put some effort into helping us. Yeah, it's like they say, better late than never. Don't try to be cute with me, just get to work. Exactly what am I supposed to be doing? We don't have all that much time to decorate. No students are allowed to come over during the weekend to work on it, and the festival starts Monday, so we only really have one afternoon to do everything. I imagine it must really suck for classes that rely on a lot of ambience to work. Right? We only need to hang some lanterns, fiddle around with the lighting a bit, and install some portable burners so people can cook. How are you going to handle cleaning? Will you run down to the bathrooms to wash the dishes? Nope, we're using disposable dishes and silverware. But what about stuff like pots and pans? You'll have to ask Ayaka about that when she gets back. I'm not really all that familiar with the inner workings of the kitchen. Nope. There you go. Okay. By the way, Kyoko-san, what about uniforms for the staff during the festival? Do we have anything like that? Ayako is also working on that. She's overseeing the general organization for our class's event. I'm just in charge of decoration. The twins are in charge of the cooking, and we managed to rope a few people into waiting tables. Well, sounds like you got it all covered. I guess you don't need me after... Hold it there, dog boy. One more step, and I swear I'll castrate you with these plastic scissors I'm holding. Yes, ma'am! That sounded kind of like Misaguchi-san just now. What do you need me to do? Help the guys over there put the paper lanterns together. I didn't double check before ordering, and it turns out the ones I ordered don't already come put together. Then shouldn't you be the one putting them together since it was your mistake? Less talking, more working. Chop chop. Yeah, sure. I'm surrounded by unreasonable people. By the way, Nikanishi-san, I know I'm already with the waitstaff, so I don't really need to help with the organization part, but is there anything you need me to do? She looks him up and down, her face contorting into a look of worry, one that June is oblivious to. I'm sure I can find something non-crucial for you to work on. Why non-crucial? Ha! Oh, alright y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!